Sublimation heat transfer vinyl is a fantastic product that's printed directly with your sublimation printer, but it's quite different from the traditional sublimation paper you're used to working with. Hi everyone, it's Jared with Heat Press Nation, and I'll be breaking down the difference between sublimation paper and sublimation heat transfer vinyl, commonly referred to as HTV. To briefly recap, sublimation is the process of changing a solid particle into a gaseous state. When it comes to using sublimation for heat transfer, the printed ink turns into a gas dye when heated. The pressure from the heat press forces that gas dye into the surface of your substrate. Sublimation paper is designed to release the printed inks as a dye onto certain substrates when heat pressed. Since sublimation printers don't have any white ink, any white portions of the graphic are left as a void or blank space when printed. This means your sublimation transfers will rely on the white of your substrate to fill in these spaces, which is why 99% of sublimation blanks and garments are white. Since you're dyeing the garment, the finished product will be vibrant, permanent, and very soft with literally zero hand or feel. The sublimation dye will only react with polyester garments and poly-coated hard substrates, so directly sublimating onto 100% cotton is not possible. What if you want to take sublimation beyond white polyester garments? Printable sublimation HTV serves as a unique alternative that allows you to do just that. The sublimation ink is printed directly onto the media, which is then contour cut in your vinyl cutter. After weeding out the excess, the printed transfer is then masked and heat pressed onto your garment, just like regular HTV. This allows your sublimation printer to be used to create transfers that can be applied onto cotton and dark colored materials. If you're familiar with opaque heat transfer paper, you'll notice the process is slightly similar. However, printable HTV is far more durable and it isn't prone to cracking or peeling with wear. You might be wondering, what's the go-to material for sublimation? This will depend on the color and material of the garment you'll be customizing. If your garment is 100% polyester or poly-rich and white or light colored, sublimation paper is the best option. It's specifically designed to release the dyes directly onto these substrates. But if you're working with cotton, cotton-rich, or dark-colored materials, printable sublimation HTV is the way to go. To learn more about sublimation paper and printable HTV, please visit our website at heatpressnation.com. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to a MyExpert representative at support.heatpressnation.com. Once again, I'm Jared with Heat Press Nation, and thanks for watching.